This is a little spacer for the rear end. So when I install the 4-link suspension. How? Yow. This is the 4-link setup that I do. That we install in the car. It's pretty fucking simple. It's a simple application. So basically it goes like this, and then your 4-link comes out of here. Airbag, 4-link, shock, all in one. So basically it goes like this. This is where the rear end goes through, right here, sits right here. This is the front perch of the 4-link, and then this is where your link sits, like this. But we're gonna install it, and then you get to see how it works. Who's installing 2 links? We're doing 4, because 4 is better than 2. Shit. If you don't know how a 4-link works or a 2-link works, I don't even like saying 2-link because it doesn't even like fit in my high performance vocabulary, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is a 2-link? You know? It's a waste of time of even talking about it. Anyways, it's a 4-link, baby. So we'll install it and you'll see how it works.
So a link on each one of these.
Yeah. Each one of these tubing that has here, that's where a 4-link, the link goes to. And a lot of people don't know what a 4-link and what a 4-link is supposed to do. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't understand the concept of a 4-link, but if you do, it's better performance on your car. You know what I mean?
More stable ride, more
not just on the lower end, on your car. You know what I mean? Period. Because of the, you know, we can get into it because of the rear end and all the pinion angle and all that stuff, you know? So, but that's a whole nother story. You know what I mean? Let me finish doing the back end of these and then we're going to move on to that. I need 4 of these. Why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Because this is where the shock is going to go, right here. So this is just a little jig to hold it in place.
Okay, that's not permanent?
No, that's not permanent.
So you'll make it out of one piece?
Yeah, see I have 2, so I'm going to do 2, right? Did I tell you I got nougat? Booyah! Alright. So sometimes the frames on the I have measurements on the brackets to make, but sometimes all the frames are not always the same. They're always like a little bit wider, some are a little bit more narrow. We're talking like 1/4 of an inch. You know what I mean? Like almost nothing, right? But it is something when you're welding, you know.
And that was the case with this thing.
Yeah, in this frame. See how I make my brackets? This bracket basically sits inside the frame right here, but the frame's a little bit more wide. So we're gonna substitute it with this and weld this on here. Come here, I'll show you. So basically, see this frame? These frames are old. You got to keep in mind these frames are old, so not all of them are exactly the same. So my bracket usually sits in here, but this one seems to be a little bit more wider than the other ones. You know, the frames aren't perfect, so we're gonna substitute it with this one and make it fit nice and tight right there, like that. And then we'll put our bracket there, so it replaces the gap. And then we will weld this one around it here. You understand what I mean? So now our gaps are closed, so we can do a nice clean weld on it. And this one's not as bad, you know, so we can substitute it. Like I said, not all frames are perfectly built the same. They should be, but they're not. So that's what that little bracket is for. Alright, let's go break the other one. Fucking level, next level, homie. That's some next level shit right there. Ooh, it fit perfect though. Look at that. Fucking. So right on the money, homie. Right on the money. Right on the money. Let me tack it in there. Take some measurements. Finish welding this, and then we'll go ahead and set the rear end up there. So we'll put these little dummy bushings that I made to do the 4-lane. Tú sabes, check it out.
Just to mock it up.
Yeah, to mock it up. Yeah. Put it in like that. Oh, son of a bitch, still hot. Woo! Like that. And then we're gonna make the links. We'll make the links coming up right here. Okay, cool. So let's set this up. Let's set the angle out, and then make sure we center it out before we start making some links. It's hard to measure with these tape measures. I hate using them. Right here, 3/4. Gotta go over it. A little more. Okay, that's perfect. Now let's put the angle. You can put your angle. Set that degree at 3 degrees. No vibration. It'll be the same thing. See?
So wherever you set it, when you weld in the links, is where.
That's where the links are gonna stay.
And that's where the angle will be when it's laid out, or when it's topped off?
The one that's laid out, topped off, it'll always be at 3 degrees. That's the whole point of a 4-link. You know what I mean?
To hold it in place.
In place all the time while you're driving, hauling ass. So I'm gonna tack the rear end onto the top of the C-notch. That way it doesn't move on me while I'm doing all my action. So once we tack it, then we'll go ahead and lift everything out of the way. You want to check this bitch because you want that shit falling on your big old head. This one goes right here. Set these exactly where they need to be. Right there. What you want to do is make sure it's all nice and level. You know what I mean? Get you level. Bam, homie. Oops. Bam. You want level. The cool thing is that, you see that? You set it right there, bam, bam, right there. Right there, homie. We'll put a little tack on there. Make it stay. Everything's good. And we'll move on to the next step. Oh yeah. Ain't going nowhere now. Now we can make our links. Go from there, homie. Centro Mali, tú sabes. He's somewhere around 17, so we'll cut him 18 so we can like do a notch on him, you know, so wrap around the tubing. On Monday morning, ooh. Yo, see, oh yeah, that's how you want it to fit. Yeah. jack. Yeah, they fit all nice. Oh yeah. I think I need to change the blade on it. It seems already not cutting enough. Hell yeah. That's what's up, homie. Ta-da! Get a little measurement right here. 4, 5, 8. This is called the cross member. We're gonna make a cross member for the rear bag mounts. The reason why I make it is 2 by 2, 3/16. The reason why I make it all the way across this thick is because if you drive your shit, then it will be able to handle all the pounding. You know what I mean? That's why. So you want it to be heavy duty. These ones basically, they're gonna hold the back bag. Gotta have a fucking good time. Oh yeah. Down. Woohoo! Shock mount. Try it out. Pinche motorzote. I think time it'll turn. So it needs to be a little bit better. Gonna go like this. Nothing but problems. Got like a little burr in there, you know what I mean? It won't go in. See this one? Has the little spikes. Line it up right here, see? Bam. That's where it's gonna go. That's where the panhard bar sits. This is where a panhard bar is gonna sit. Oh yeah. Ah, it burns. One way to check it. You'll put it like this. Get it measured. And you go like that, see? And then you know if she's straight, right? Cool, now let's get the bar. We're gonna put a little swoop. Notice how it's a little bit longer? We're gonna put a little bend right here so it clears the dry shaft when it goes up and down. Tú sabes, homie. Ta-da! We're going to take off the links. We're going to take off the links and then weld everything up, and then we'll put the links back in. Oh, I'm feeling good right now, dog. Lower there. You know, it just makes it easier to go on. So put it right here, right? So we're gonna put this little rough reinforcement plaque right here, see? That way when we weld it, we're gonna go like that. Ready? Tack it in there first. Clean them up, do a nice weld on it. You know? put the 4 links back on. Now we're gonna like drop the rear end, put the airbags on, the air springs on, and we're gonna be cruising. We're gonna be on our way, homie. Fucking terrorizing the streets of fucking Los Angeles. Sabes, getting all locochón, shit, smoking some marijuana. Under construction. See it? I'm going down again, just a little bit. Who's your daddy? Ain't nothing but an American-made 4-link, homie. Look at that shit, dog. Let's get a good look at this. Look at that.